Meet 37-year-old Gina, staring at her unfinished novel draft. The screen shows her computer clock, 3:42 a.m. A notification pops up, another rejection email from a publisher. She whispers, "I'm too old for this." Research shows 68% of adults abandon dreams due to perceived wrong timing, yet neuroscience proves our brains remain capable of learning at any age. This contradiction begins our exploration. Last to Gina's childhood piano, dust covered for 15 years since she quit at 12, told she'd missed the ideal learning age. We see statistics. 73% of Koreans believe career changes after 35 are risky. But contrast this with Professor Kim Nando's life clock theory. If life spans 80 years, 40 is merely 12 p.m. The clock graphic resets our perception, showing Gina still has 8 productive daylight hours ahead. A 3D animation reveals neural pathways lighting up as 58-year-old Minho learns Mandarin. Studies from Max Planck Institute show adult brains form new connections 40% faster when motivated. Dr. Lee's voice explains, myelin production peaks at 50, enhancing skill mastery. We see Gina attending a writing workshop where 60% students are over 40. A camera lingers on her surprised expression as a 72-year-old classmate shares a published story. Gina commits to writing 200 words daily, barely a paragraph. We see a 30-day time lapse. Her word count grows exponentially from 200 to 2,000 daily. Behavioral economist Dan Ariely's research appears. Microhabits create cognitive ease, increasing follow-through by 300%. Her notebook shows gradual progress, crossed-out paragraphs, transforming into starred sections. A text bubble reads, "Finished chapters feel like reclaimed time." Gina receives her 15th rejection, but now responds differently. She analyzes feedback instead of deleting emails. On screen, failed Korean startups like Bomul 2008 morph into today's unicorns. Psychology professor Park's study appears. Late starters exhibit 25% higher resilience. Gina revises her manuscript using criticism, highlighting how Edison reframed 10,000 failures as found 10,000 ways that don't work. The camera zooms on her determined face, typing furiously. Fast forward, Gina, at 42, signs her first book deal. The camera pulls back to reveal she's speaking to her former self in the Scene 1 office. "That night you almost quit," she says. "That was your starting line." Statistics fade in. 89% of late achievers say their biggest regret was waiting. The video ends with a challenge. Open your Notes app now and write one sentence toward that impossible project. Because the perfect time, when you think it's too late.